Good morning readers. I, Harish Budhu, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles. Open Letter to the Prime Minister. Part 27. This 7th of September 2020. Best wishes to all Pere Laval pilgrims. If Voice of Hindu, a registered political party, is allowed to hold religious functions at Grand Bassin, who will now prevent Labour Party, Militant Socialist Movement and Le Parti Mauritian Social Democrate to do same? Mr. Prime Minister. A. You are now reading the 27th part of the series, Letters addressed to the Prime Minister, but also intended for our friends of Facebook and YouTube. Welcome. B. Appeal to student friends. 1. Yesterday's opinion paper was posted by 10:55 am. One article takes an average of 8 hours to write. It begs the question, when did I wake up? Well, before 4 am. When I have a commitment, I wake up very early. It is natural, I do not need an alarm clock to wake up at the planned time. It is the system in the body which controls the sleep. Of course, you must train it. 2. We had highlighted 20 English expressions for our student friends. Write them down in your diaries. That is the best way of learning. It is my tried and tested method. Try it. C. The Sunday Grand Bassin Voice of Hindu show turned into a showcase by the Militant Socialist Movement Mauritius Broadcasting Corporation, television. 1. The Mauritius Broadcasting Corporation, television coverage was even better than those of the government official functions. Mauritians are not a bunch of fools, who cannot discover which side the wind is now blowing. There is a beautiful saying which exemplifies your attitude and frame of mind, Mr. Prime Minister: a drowning man can catch a hanging dry grass, or tail of a snake, or still another drowning man, to save his life. Which you had done, is doing now and will do. In a few words, the depths of despair drive you to any desperate attempt to save your skin. Too little, too late, Mr. Prime Minister. You would better believe it. 2. Little wonder that not more than 500 people were present at the Voice of Hindu so-called prayer meeting. The great majority of Ganga Talao devotees chose to stay away from the Gundas. By the way, it was a shameful and dreadful picture when the camera of your Mauritius Broadcasting Corporation, television focused on them. 90% of the Hindu organizations did not turn up. Some of those present yesterday will not be there again. They have realized that they were trapped. They discovered it too late. Alas. 3. You will have to bear the blame very soon. It is in the DNA of the Voice of Hindu criminals to create racial and religious tensions. And that, too, to make their presence felt plus to collect money for their own pockets, plus etc. History is testimony. Just go through the last opinion papers. We had enumerated but a few of their criminal activities. Or, could it be that you have recruited them for a special personal political purpose? We had warned you against such a risky rapprochement and fraught with danger and ointment. You will soon regret bitterly. It all begs the question, who has paid them? 4. That said, we now appeal to all our readers, pray forgive for exposing the Voice of Hindu habitual criminals. Do not take it a communal issue. Or a Hindu religious one. Not many people have the courage to denounce them. I have to do the job. The word fear does not exist in my life dictionary. We have to save this beautiful country. The Prime Minister has blundered by reviving the habitual offenders. He will have to bear responsibility. 5. Hence, for all the above-mentioned simple but compelling reasons, we again appeal to all our readers to try to understand our worries and concerns. Unfortunately, time and financial constraints do not allow us to search for press reports of Voice of Hindu past violent activities. History warns you, Mr. Prime Minister. 6. And finally, here is an appeal to all Hindu religious and other organizations. Do not be afraid of the Voice of Hindu criminals. Stay far away from them. They are registered as a political group at the Electoral Commission. Will you tolerate religious ceremonies by Le Parti Mauritian Social Democrate, militant socialist movement, Labour Party, etc. at Grand Bassin? If not, flush out the criminals from the sacred lake. Now is the time to act, be bold. To be continued. Keep reading, keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching.